We've got some news on Paul Haskew.
Well, if you've already got enough to nail him, then I'm impressed.
This guy, Nathan has. Now, we dealt with this guy about 5 weeks ago.
Yeah, I remember.
Now, when he was arrested, he claimed he was set up, and he gave us the name of a rival gang member. This woman, Kristen Shaw. Now, on the surface, she's a successful businesswoman, but she's suspected of being heavily involved with an international drugs cartel. Now, several associates appeared on our radar till we made our breakthrough this morning when Zain was introduced to Haskew. And as we know from yesterday's events, it looks like he was a key player in that operation.
But he was introduced by who?
By Kristen Shaw.
What exactly is this investigation? Why did she make an introduction to Zain?
Right. I authorised Zain to pose as a corrupt officer offering to help Kristen Shaw. The idea being that he'd gain her trust, then we could work our way up the food chain and trace her suppliers.
How long has this been going on? Why wasn't I told about this? Never mind. We'll talk about this later, Jack. Exactly what kind of help were you offering?
I warned her about a drug sweep around the club a while back, and I've helped her out with a couple of other things.
And you got what in return?
That's all in the log, sir.
Now, I want to hear it from Zain. He's been in the thick of it.
Up until now, sir, it has been pretty much one way in order to gain favour, but I think that the introduction to Haskew speaks for itself. She's starting to trust me. She wants me more involved.
They said that now Haskew has told Kristen that he doesn't want to deal with Zain anymore. And as we know from yesterday's events, it seems that his word goes.
All right. Potentially, we've got a direct route to Haskew. We just have to think of a way of getting Zain back on the inside. Okay, we'll mount a two-pronged attack. Firstly, I want DC Nadir to go back to Kristen, try to sweet-talk her. Maybe without Haskew around, she'll be a bit more willing to listen. Meanwhile, I want all our resources on making his life hell, so he'll appreciate how valuable Zain could be to him. He's arrogant, we know that much. Let's try teaching him a little humility. Does anyone else in Sunhill know of this undercover op?
As of this moment, just the four of us.
Well, let's keep it that way. We don't want to compromise DC Nadir. Good luck.
Thank you, sir.
It looks like your initiative paid off. It would have been nice to have been involved from the start.
Well, it is part of my remit to authorise operations like
If
this.
anything had gone wrong, an operation involving an officer taking bribes would give the DPS a field day. As I'm the one who'd have to deal with any repercussions, perhaps we could keep things on the level from now on.
Right, Kristen might have agreed to meet you, but you don't put yourself in any vulnerable situations. If Haskew shows up, you get yourself out of there, all right? I'll be waiting outside. We don't want to put too much pressure on him.
Don't worry, I know the drill.
Look, I mean it, Zain. After yesterday, there's no more risks. Give me the keys. I'm driving. Thank you.